Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I am super excited for today's video. Obviously, we're playing with Devinah eyeshadows and obviously it's the new ones, but I think we should just play and have a little fun. So I'm going to start with the Mystic Cove collection. These were released as singles without a palette. I'll insert a picture here of what this looked like before I got this, and this is what it looks like now. So these 6 are the original and these 3 are the new ones. So I thought we could swatch them, the new ones, and you know, do a look with one, I don't know yet. And then we have the Sea of Shadows collection. Again, same thing. These are all in one large Amazon palette that I had picked up. So these 7 are the original and these 2 are the new ones. And I haven't touched these yet. I got them in the mail, I want to say 3 days ago, but I had a crazy busy weekend. I don't know when this video is going up. I'm filming and I'm having fun, so things will go up when I can figure it out. But anyway, I haven't touched these yet. I just put them in their little palettes. Right now, these are on pre-order, I believe. When I was able to order them, I ordered the palette and the new shades, and that still might be a thing. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, you can buy the palette and the new shades. So you can buy Mystic Cove and the 3 new shades, and you can buy Sea of Shadows and the 2 new shades if you already have the other ones or if you just want them. The other shades in these palettes are all pre-order. So I know Deandra, if I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, she does these by herself. Like, she makes these eyeshadows. Like, you can watch her Instagram of how she mixes, she pours them, like she does all of this herself. Admittedly, I don't have a boatload of experience with Devinah, but the experience I do have has been a positive one. So if you want to see what these look like swatched out and a look that I can come up with, stick around, we're going to get into it. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, you could do that now. I upload a bunch of videos every week, and if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and you can choose to watch or not. It's totally up to you. Either way, I appreciate you being here. Just from putting these shadows in their new little home, I'm already wearing a fair amount of shimmery eyeshadow all over my dress. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be careful. So we have Sea of Shadows. Let's do this one first. And these 2 new shades. Let me pull up the website on my phone and I can tell you what they're called. Well, that is not Sea of Shadows, that is Mystic Cove. Now I'll tell you. So the new shades are Calypso Shallows and Seaside Horizon. I'm going to put these on the back of my hand. So this is Calypso Shallows. Ooh, that's really pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so good. And then we'll do Seaside Horizon right below it, or right next to it. Oh, that's pretty. I don't think that one's, if it's shifty, it's like a little bit purple to blue, whereas this one is definitely like turquoise to purple with some maybe gray, copper maybe. I genuinely am baffled by how anyone's brain can think this stuff up. I just have zero creativity, like, at all. And I could never imagine being able to come up with something like this. But Deandra clearly has an amazing brain. Okay, so in Mystic Cove, we have Echidna. I'm really bad at pronouncing so many things. Oh my gosh. I don't think you're gonna be, okay, there you go a little bit. Pink and green and yellow. Oh, that's gorgeous. And all three of those are super smooth. Man, this is like wet looking. Oh, this is so fun. The next new one is called Neurites. Let's see if I can move my bracelet. And that's it right there. It's like pink and orangey gold. I really wish I was better at showing you how these look. I'm just so not good at it. I'm gonna do the last one here. And that one is called Thetis. Oh, man, look at that. It's purple in the pan. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Look at those. I do have a video on my channel playing with and swatching all of the Devinah shades in these collections when they first came out. So if you haven't seen them and you want to, I'm gonna do my best to link that video below. No promises though. And you should definitely check out Shawnee's. She did a video as well, and she got the new shades and the palettes as well. We kind of, I don't know, supported each other into these purchases. So I'm excited to see what these eyeshadows look like on her, because she has much darker skin, and I bet they're just going to pop and be glorious. So let me figure out what I want to put on and we'll create a look. Okay, I think I have a tentative plan. I'm going to use my Blend Bunny Lure palette, and I think I'm going to predominantly stick with the purple column, possibly booping into a bit of the blue or the like bluey green. I'm not sure, but it feels like this is the right matte color story to use with these eyeshadows. So I'm going to start with the darkest purple called Tentacles, and that's going to go out here. I primed my eyes with the Milani eye base like I normally do, and the Sigma Ignite pencil below my brow. And I'm going to get these on. If my eyelids look pink, it's because they were. I used the Juvia's Place Pinks palette for a Throwback Thursday look, and they stained my lids a little bit. I'm totally fine with a bit of lid staining. I wear makeup many days a week, so I don't mind if there's a bit of staining. But hopefully I remembered to make a note on the video about it, just in case you do mind. Look at that. I mean, man, oh man. I think we're gonna go into the lightest matte purple and just over my transition area. I like to bring mine up a little higher because my eyes are hooded and I want more space to play with. So I've been really bringing the inner portion of my transition up to just below my brow. And I think it's working for me. Nobody has said, Jan, What you doing? Why did you think that was a good idea? No, and stop that. So I'm assuming it's okay. Good friends would tell each other if they were messing up their makeups, right? So you would tell me. I know you would. I mean, maybe you would let me get laughed at for a minute because it's funny, but I think eventually you would tell me. I haven't used this palette in a while. This is so good. That's the problem with having so many good options available to you, is that, you know, I don't have enough eyes. Like, I am currently looking at 2 9-pan palettes. That's 18 eyeshadows, and I only have the 2 eyes. It's really inconvenient. I would like to be able to wear more eyeshadows. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Nothing fancy, just, you know, whacking on some purple. And I think I have to pull up the app again, or the website again, because I'm really bad at remembering, well, anything, but names for sure. So I decided to go in with this one, Seaside Horizon, which looks like a taupey shade in the camera, but it's purple and green. See, there's the purple, and there's a little green. So I'm going to put that on the inner portion of my lid. And then I decided to go with Calypso Shallows for the outer portion of my lid. The thing with multi-chromes is you can't really put on too many, otherwise it loses the ability to multi. Let me find a brush. I'm gonna try my dry Singe Beauty EO1 brush with the Shallows one, Calypso Shallows, on the outer portion. This shade isn't necessarily flaky, whereas the other one is definitely flaky. But I don't think it's in a bad way. There are some flakies that I can't use. They just look really, really not good on me. But I think the Devinahs are pretty good. Oh, that's gorgeous. Holy moly. Wow. And that's dry. Albeit this brush does really apply shimmer shades beautifully. That looks stunning. Maybe just a tinge more over here. Okay, I can perfect and do all the things that maybe will need to be done after. I do think I want to use a synthetic brush and wet it for that shade because it is a bit more flaky. Okay, I have this little Luxie shader brush. I'm going to go into, what was the, I can't remember. I have to keep going back and forth between the two collections. Thetis, Thetis. So I've got that on my brush and I'm going to spray it. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. I won't know what you can see until I'm editing, but in the mirror, boy, howdy. And because my eyes are hooded, I always take my shimmers up past my crease because they're gonna end up there anyway, and it just looks cuter if I do it intentionally. Wow. When I'm looking at my mirror, right here looks purpley blue, and above it and below it looks like yellowy gold. Wow, that's nutty. You know what I want to do? I want to try on the dry Singe Beauty brush on the other eye, just to see what that looks like. I think it's going to give a different effect. Yeah, this side looks a bit more sparkly, whereas this one looks a bit more flaky and metallic. Let's see if I just... Man, that's a cool shade. I'm gonna boop back into Calypso Shallows just to get a blend. I'm gonna flip back and forth between both sides. Oh my gosh. I think I'm speechless. But I also think that I'm going to take these are the first Devinah shades I ever got. I wanted these two red shades and the black that goes to red, and then I ended up throwing in these two. I'm gonna go with a little bit of the black just on the outer corner to give a little bit more depth to that outer part. I just feel like with those shimmers, it just needs a tiny bit of something more. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Whew. That's getting me right in my feels. I have been loving the new Nomad palette with all the neutrals and those glorious shimmers. This is completely different, but I think as good. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, finish up my face, clean up the fallout, liner, lashes, lower lash line, and then I'll come back and show you the final look and we can wrap this up. I am back and this is the completed look. Let me zoom you in for an up close reconnoiter of the eyes. Let me turn off my ring light and see if it makes a difference in the multichroming. All right, I'm gonna turn the light back on, zoom you out, and we can have a quick chat. Okay, initial thoughts. I flipping love this eyeshadow. I used the Shallows. Nope, can't remember. Something Shallows on my lower lash line with my little Moda brush, and look at it. It's stunning. Dry. I didn't even wet it, and that's what it looked like. I am so happy that I did this look. I'm so happy with the look. I love, love, love this so much. And not even like blowing my own horn. It's the eyeshadows making me look good, not the other way around. So don't get it twisted. Deandra knocked it out of the park with this little extension line. I love these. I will be playing with them more. Again, so bummed I only have the two eyes because I'd like to get all of them on me at one time, but that can't happen. As for the rest of my face, my foundation is the Maybelline, powder is the same that I've been using, contour is the same, bronzer is the same. It's the Glowish 04 Deep Tan. I just like the red undertone it has. It kind of goes with my tanned skin. My blush is the Unearthly Cosmetics Surrender palette, and I went in with Passionate. It almost has like a purplish hue, which I kind of wanted, but on my face it just looks pink, which is fine. I think it's very, very nice. I didn't want typical Jan blush with this eye look. I thought something a little more toned down would be good. And then I busted out my Benefit Dandelion Twinkle highlighter for my highlight today. And that is what I'm wearing, and I think it's so pretty. I always forget about this one and Cookie and just how beautiful they are. They're not sparkly and wet looking, they're just really bright and shiny and lovely. My lip is this dark brown J-Cat Roll It Up lip liner, and believe it or not, the Unearthly Orange Gloss. I think it's a lovely combination. I think it complements the eyes, but doesn't get lost, but doesn't overtake. Does that make sense? I don't think you should do eyes or lips. I want it all, and I want it delivered, quite frankly. So I'm all for a lip that is as out there as the eyes, if that makes sense. And this is, but in like a super neutral, toned down way. I'm loving this. I'm loving everything about my crazy face today. I love it so much. I think I might end up filming my declutter video today because, I mean, that's a good eye look. Hopefully you agree and like the look. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you being here today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.